this is a clip where Joe Rogan and Whitney Cummings are talking about the role that comedy plays in today's world. And there's a great aside that Joe goes on about the Lakota. So let's just listen to this, and I'll try to keep my mouth shut.
Jester's job was, and because I mean, stand-up is uniquely American, like hip-hop, right? Like uniquely American invention, not that old. Whereas the court jester, people are like, no, there's been the court jester.
I never thought about that stand-up is an American invention, but like a lot of great entertainment things are, rock, hip-hop, hey, we got it.
It's a different thing. The court jester's job was to deliver bad news to the king, right? But also to make fun of the king, and if the king didn't laugh, the idea was power had corrupted his brain in some way, and he was like a problem. You know, which because it's like power corrupts.
Well, they just wanted someone like Brian Callen around, just constantly crack jokes.
Dude,
you know, you need someone like that. That's just always cracking jokes. Yeah, just always on.
Always just being a pigeon.
Yeah.
For no reason.
If I was a king, I'd be bored as fuck. Yeah. Someone feeding me grapes. Someone dance for me.
You like have gout. You can't walk.
You know, the Lakotas had something called the Heyoka. A Heyoka was a sacred clown. And the idea was that you had to have one member of society that made fun of everything. The greatest warrior, the queen, whatever the fuck it was. Because if you couldn't make fun of something, it was bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah, if you couldn't make fun of something, if you couldn't talk about something, that thing was like, why can't you?
Yep.
Like, what is it about that thing? That thing might be corrupted.
Yep.
And they realized that was a weakness in their society if they had a thing that had that kind of power where it couldn't be made fun of.
I mean, that's the...
And that is yet another way that the Indians, the American Indians, the Native Americans are smarter than the white settlers. They knew that when you can't talk about something or you can't joke about something, it's lost credibility. It's too powerful. Something that can't be criticized, something that can't be talked about, something that can't be discussed with nuance is corrupt. And I think that's a very relevant statement or theme for what's been going on in the world the last couple of years, whether it's COVID, whether it's Ukraine, and now, you know, the Middle East. These are things that are being censored largely. Nuance is avoided. Nuance is shunned or frowned upon. And when something gets to that point that it can't be criticized, that's evidence that it is corrupt. And even the Native Americans, even the natives, the indigenous people of the United States knew that before the white settlers got here. And if you know much about European history, wow, they didn't have, like she said, they had the court jester, but they didn't have that mentality that the Lakota had that Rogan described. So